Good afternoon. We've had hazy sunshine all day due to wildfire smoke, and that will linger as we head into the day tomorrow with several heat headlines. 65 are low Sioux Falls, 67 Aberdeen, 68 in Pierre, and 70 in Rapid City. Tomorrow, hazy sunshine and warmer. 88 Sioux Falls, 92 Aberdeen, 98 in Pierre, and a breezy 104 in Rapid City. The heat continues through the weekend. We'll take a look coming up as we begin KELOLAND first at 4.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News first at 4.
Iowa is days away from implementing a new abortion law. We're going to look at the potential impact coming up.
Then, from body camera video to new information on the suspect, we have the latest on the investigation into the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump.
And later, the Sioux Falls School District is going cashless. We're going to let you know what to expect later in the newscast. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. A Sioux Falls woman on active parole is in the Minnehaha County Jail today, charged with first-degree murder. Police say 25-year-old Hannah Skunk held up the casino at Dario's Pizza on Minnesota Avenue Sunday night. She allegedly pointed a gun and took off with cash. Authorities caught up with Skunk on Tuesday evening and made an arrest. According to the Department of Corrections website, Skunk is on parole for drugs and escape. She also faces meth charges.
A former state employee accused of stealing nearly $2 million from South Dakota's Department of Social Services is getting ready for her first court appearance. Lana Carroll is scheduled to appear tomorrow afternoon in the Hughes County Courthouse in Pierre. Carroll is charged with 2 felony counts of aggravated grand theft. She's been extradited from Iowa, where she was arrested. All right, let's get a look at our weather forecast. Another day of smoke.
Yeah, another sticky day out there too, Megan.
It has been warm with hardly any wind, and we've been dealing with that wildfire smoke the last couple days. And unfortunately, that does stick around the next couple. Right now, some hazy sunshine here in Sioux Falls. We're sitting at 82 degrees with a light breeze. That temperature is actually slightly below normal. But it's been hot and hazy in western South Dakota with that smoky sunshine. Right now, 101 degrees with a very light north breeze. Here's a look at our highest temperatures. 103 in Buffalo, 100 in Pine Ridge, 99 in Valentine, 88 in Pierre, 84 in Mitchell, and 78 degrees in Watertown. Our winds have been pretty light right now at 5 to 15 miles an hour. We'll keep the winds light as we head through the rest of today into tonight, but they will pick up just slightly for the day tomorrow. Right now, a couple clouds over the Black Hills and along and east of I-29. Not seeing anything coming out of these clouds and not expecting anything for the rest of today. Because of the very hot temperatures in western South Dakota, there is a heat advisory in place in those counties in orange and an excessive heat warning there in pink. Those temperatures over 100 degrees expected as we head through the rest of this afternoon and again tomorrow. Because it's very hot, very dry, and strong winds are picking up tomorrow, there is a red flag warning also posted in western South Dakota. This means if a fire does get started outside, it can spread very quickly. For tonight, though, partly to mostly clear skies, light winds, 65 are low Sioux Falls, 67 Aberdeen, 68 in Pierre, and 70 in Rapid City. Tomorrow, hazy sunshine with a slightly stronger south breeze, and those temperatures are going to start climbing. 88 Sioux Falls, 92 in Aberdeen, 98 in Pierre, and 104 in Rapid City. The heat sticks around as we head through this weekend, even into next week, with a couple chances of rain this weekend. We'll take a look at those in just a little bit.
Thanks, Megan. Habitat for Humanity has received a $50,000 grant from Wells Fargo. This is part of an over $6 million donation for Habitat for Humanity International through the 2024 Wells Fargo Builds program. The grant will help build 2 homes in southeastern South Dakota. This is in partnership with Harrisburg High School and the Sioux Falls High School. Habitat for Humanity says these partnerships help local students get hands-on construction experience.
The South Dakota Department of Veterans Affairs will be hosting a state bridge dedication ceremony to honor a U.S. Army sergeant. The SD-50 bridge over Pease Creek, east of Lake Geddes, will be dedicated as the Sergeant Terry G. Rada Bridge. Rada was an Army sergeant killed in action in South Vietnam in 1969. The ceremony will be Saturday, August 10th in Geddes.
The smoke from wildfires in Canada and Oregon is starting to impact our air quality in KELOLAND. Take a look at this map. It shows the air quality at testing sites around the state. In Sioux Falls, the reading is in yellow. That means the quality is moderate and shouldn't impact most people. Near Hot Springs, the reading is orange, meaning it's unhealthy for sensitive groups. That includes people with asthma. And Rapid City is in the red, meaning air is unhealthy for most people.
A law in Iowa prohibiting doctors from administering an abortion after a fetal heartbeat is detected takes effect on Monday. Marcus McIntosh has details from Des Moines.
Dr. Francesca Turner, who runs Iowans for Health Liberty, called it a disappointment this morning.
I felt that it was really unfortunate for the women and families and communities of Iowa.
The law bans abortions after a fetal heartbeat is detected, which is usually around 6 weeks. Dr. Turner is worried this could affect medical care for everyone in Iowa.
So when we make it harder for physicians to want to come here, they don't want to risk being a criminal, they don't want to risk their medical license, so they're going to be less likely to want to come and work in our state.
Dr. Turner is adamant the government is overstepping its reach in telling women what they can and can't do with their bodies.
And the bottom line is, pregnancy is too complicated to legislate. We need to trust women that they know what to do for themselves and their families, and the government should not interfere in the physician-patient relationship.
The head of a local pro-life group had a different reaction to the order.
Finally.
Maggie DeWitty, executive director of Pulse Life Advocates, says this effort started back in 2018 with a long-term goal that has never wavered.
Pro-life movement has been working endlessly and tirelessly to see that women and families are protected.
DeWitty says efforts have come a long way, from having no limitations or restrictions to a 20-week abortion restriction, now the heartbeat restriction. She says despite the victory, the fight forges forward.
We are here to protect all life, and that includes from the moment of conception. And that's really our gold standard. And so we're going to keep fighting until all babies and all women are protected here in Iowa.
Marcus McIntosh, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.